The dawn breaks anew each day, painting the horizon with strokes of infinite possibility. To the wise, this is no mere repetition, but a sacred invitation, a chance to breathe life into a fresh reality, to cast off the weight of yesterday's illusions and step boldly into the vibrant light of now. Every moment is the seed of creation, planted deep within the fertile soil of consciousness, awaiting the nurturing touch of awareness and intention. You are the cause of your own reality. This is not an abstract notion whispered in ancient texts, but the profound truth woven into the very fabric of existence. The world you see, the experiences you live, are the reflections of your inner state, the mirror held up by the universe to the depths of your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Your mind is the great architect, your feelings the invisible hands shaping the contours of your life. Consider your consciousness as an ocean vast, deep, and endlessly creative. Each thought is a ripple, each feeling a wave, rising and falling with the rhythm of your attention. When your thoughts align with clarity and your emotions resonate with harmony, your reality flows as a tranquil sea. But when doubt, fear, and discord churn within, storms arise, and your world mirrors this turbulence. The power to shape your reality lies within the sacred chamber of your imagination. This is the workshop where the unseen becomes seen, the intangible takes form. To imagine is to create. To believe is to animate that creation with the breath of life. The wise man wields this power with reverence, understanding that his inner visions are not idle fantasies, but the blueprints of his destiny. Self-acceptance is the cornerstone of this creative process. To embrace yourself fully, your shadows and light, your flaws and virtues, is to lay the foundation of authentic transformation. The wise man knows that resistance to self breeds inner conflict and stagnation, while acceptance unlocks the gates to peace and growth. In this radical embrace, the true self shines forth, unburdened and radiant. Inner peace is not the absence of chaos, but the presence of centeredness amidst it. It is the still lake reflecting the stars of your highest aspirations, undisturbed by the ripples of fear and doubt. Cultivate this peace as your sanctuary, the fertile ground from which your creative power springs. In peace, your mind sharpens, your heart opens, and your will aligns with the universal flow. Independent thinking is the flame that lights your path through the fog of conformity. To think for yourself is to reclaim your sovereignty, to listen deeply to the whispers of your soul above the clamor of external demands. The wise man dares to stand apart, guided by inner truth rather than outer approval. This courage to be different is the wellspring of authentic power. Failure and success are the twin pillars supporting the temple of growth. Neither defines your worth. Both are teachers shaping your journey. Failure is the crucible, refining your resilience. Success the harvest of persistent faith. The wise man embraces both with equanimity, knowing they are integral to the unfolding of his destiny. The company you keep echoes within your own soul. Choose companions who uplift, challenge, and inspire your ascent. Release relationships that drain your energy or cloud your vision. The wise man curates his circle with discernment, understanding that true connection nourishes manifestation. Gratitude is the radiant light that transforms perception. It shifts focus from scarcity to abundance, from longing to fulfillment. The wise man practices gratitude as a sacred ritual, aligning his vibration with the boundless generosity of the universe. All knowledge begins and ends with self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the beliefs and patterns shaping your reality. The wise man ventures fearlessly within, unlocking the infinite wellspring of wisdom and power that defines his essence. Claim this truth now. You are the cause of your own reality. With every thought held, every feeling embraced, every action taken with intention, You weave the fabric of your life's masterpiece. The universe awaits your command. Step forward with clarity, faith, and purpose. Live consciously, create deliberately, and become the sovereign creator of your world. Within the stillness of your being lies the profound power to shape your world. This power is neither distant nor elusive. It is as close as your next breath, as immediate as your next thought. To realize that you are the cause of your own reality is to awaken from the dream of separation, to step into the radiant truth that you and creation are one. The wise man lives in this knowing, carrying the flame of conscious creation through every moment. Imagine your mind as a vast canvas, waiting for the brushstrokes of your attention and intention. Each thought you entertain is a color, each feeling a texture, blending into the masterpiece of your life. When you choose your colors with care, mixing hues of hope, faith, and love, the painting emerges vibrant and alive. Neglect this artistry, and the canvas fills with shadows of doubt and fear. The wise man becomes the artist of his inner world, knowing that the external follows the internal with unwavering fidelity. Your imagination is the sacred forge where dreams are molded into reality. To imagine is to engage in the highest form of creation. In the silent theater of the mind, you rehearse your desires, feel their reality, and affirm their existence. This rehearsal ignites the creative fires that bring forth your vision. The wise man does not dismiss imagination as mere fantasy. He embraces it as the source of all manifestation. Self-acceptance is the fertile soil in which this creative power roots itself. Without embracing the fullness of your being, the light and the dark, the strengths and the flaws, transformation stalls. The wise man meets himself with compassion and courage, knowing that true power arises from wholeness, not denial. This acceptance dissolves inner conflict, opening the pathway to peace and growth. Inner peace is the sanctuary of creation. It is the calm lake reflecting the infinite sky, undisturbed by the storms of external chaos or internal turmoil. In this peace, your mind clarifies, your heart opens, and your spirit aligns with the universal rhythm. The wise man cultivates this peace as his foundation, knowing it sustains the highest expressions of creativity. Independent thinking is the compass that guides you through the maze of external expectations and inherited beliefs. To think freely is to reclaim your sovereignty and listen deeply to your own truth. The wise man dares to stand apart, charting a course aligned with his authentic self. This courage is the gateway to freedom and fulfillment. Failure and success are sacred teachers on your path. Neither defines your essence. Both shape your character and deepen your wisdom. The wise man embraces failure as a stepping stone, a necessary refining fire, and greets success as a milestone on the journey of becoming. Together, they weave the tapestry of resilience and mastery. The company you keep echoes the state of your consciousness. Surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire, releasing relationships that drain your energy or obscure your vision. The wise man curates his circle with intention, understanding that true connection fuels growth and manifestation. Gratitude is the luminous force that transforms your perception. It shifts focus from scarcity to abundance, from longing to fulfillment. The wise man practices gratitude as a sacred ritual, opening his heart to the endless generosity of life. All true knowledge begins within. Self-knowledge reveals the beliefs and patterns that shape your reality, empowering you to consciously create your life. The wise man journeys inward, uncovering the infinite reservoir of wisdom and power that defines his being. Claim your power now. You are the cause of your own reality, the conscious creator, the awakened soul, the wise man living his truth. The universe awaits your command. Step forward with clarity, faith, and purposeful action. Live consciously. Create deliberately. Become the master of your world. In the silent chambers of your being, a revolution stirs the quiet yet profound uprising of consciousness, reclaiming its divine authority. This revolution begins the moment you reject fear, for fear is the veil that shrouds the light of your true self. To cast off this veil is to awaken, to rise from the slumber of limitation and step into the brilliance of your innate power. The wise man knows this truth deeply. Fear is not the master, but the illusion, and beyond it lies the boundless realm of creation. As you stand at this threshold, your imagination unfolds like a vast, untamed horizon fertile landscape where your dreams take root and blossom into reality. The colors are richer, the possibilities more endless than you ever dared to imagine. Here, within the sacred space of your mind, you become the artist and the architect, shaping the contours of your future with the brushstrokes of belief and the foundation of feeling. Your thoughts, once scattered by doubt and hesitation, now align with precision and clarity. Each idea you nurture becomes a beacon, illuminating the path toward your highest aspirations. The wise man cultivates this mental garden with intentional care, weeding out negativity and planting seeds of possibility. He waters them with faith and watches as they grow into the reality he envisions. Emotion, the silent language of the soul, transforms from a turbulent sea into a steady current guiding you forward. Fear's grip loosens, replaced by the gentle strength of hope, courage, and love. You learn to navigate this emotional landscape with grace, harnessing its power to fuel your journey rather than hinder it. This mastery of feeling is the sacred dance of creation, where the heart and mind move in harmonious rhythm. In rejecting fear, you reclaim your authentic self, not defined by the expectations of others or the constraints of past wounds, but by the pure essence of your being. This authenticity is your compass, guiding you through the maze of life with unwavering certainty. The wise man lives this truth daily, embodying the freedom that comes from aligning with one's deepest values and highest vision. The journey is neither smooth nor linear. Failure and success intertwine as teachers and milestones along the way. Neither defines the wise man. Both enrich his soul and deepen his wisdom. Failure, once feared, becomes a trusted mentor, revealing the stones to step upon and the lessons to embrace. Success, celebrated but not idolized, marks progress on the unfolding path of growth. The company you keep shapes your experience profoundly. The wise man surrounds himself with those who uplift, challenge, and inspire, releasing influences that cloud his clarity or diminish his light. In this circle of mutual growth, your vision gains strength, and your journey becomes a shared pilgrimage toward greatness. Gratitude becomes the sacred currency of your transformation. It elevates your perspective, turning scarcity into abundance and limitation into opportunity. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, drawing blessings into his life and magnifying the joy of each moment. All knowledge ultimately converges inward, where self-discovery illuminates the mysteries of existence. The wise man delves deeply within, uncovering the patterns that shape his reality and unlocking the creative power inherent in conscious awareness. Through this inner journey, mastery is born, the mastery to consciously craft a life of purpose, passion, and profound fulfillment. Now is the time to rise with fearless resolve. Reject fear with the unwavering certainty that you are the sovereign creator of your reality. Step boldly into the luminous power of your imagination and belief. Live with intentionality, embody your truth, and transform each day into a new life, a sacred opportunity to manifest the masterpiece of your becoming. The universe stands ready, reflecting the brilliance of your awakening. Claim your destiny with courage, clarity, and joy. Become who you already are, the fearless creator, the wise man embracing every day as a new life, radiant with possibility and alive with purpose. The act of rejecting fear is the first breath of your rebirth, a profound surrender to the infinite potential nested within. Fear is a shadow cast by the unknown, yet it has no substance beyond the attention you give it. When you turn your gaze inward, beyond the veil of worry, you discover a sanctuary of light where the true self resides whole, powerful, and unbound. This inner sanctum is where your reality is forged, not by chance, but by conscious, deliberate creation. Imagine your mind as a vast ocean, its surface often disturbed by waves of anxiety and doubt. Beneath these ripples lies a deep, calm expanse, still, powerful, and eternal. To reject fear is to dive beneath the surface, to immerse yourself in this tranquil depth where true clarity and strength dwell. From this place, your imagination flows freely, unshackled and vibrant, painting vivid visions of the life you are destined to live. Each thought you nurture is a spark igniting the flames of your future. The wise man tends these sparks with care, protecting them from the winds of negativity and nourishing them with the fuel of belief. The emotions that accompany your thoughts are the hearth's fire, steady and warm, sustaining the creative process. Together, thought and feeling build the architecture of your existence. Self-acceptance is the fertile soil from which this growth springs. It is the radical embrace of your entire being, the acknowledgement that your imperfections and strengths alike are integral to your journey. The wise man does not fight his shadows, but invites them to dance in harmony with his light. This union births authenticity, a beacon that draws your highest possibilities into your reality. Inner peace is the calm harbor amidst life's storms. It is not an escape from challenge, but the presence of unshakable calm within it. This peace centers you, aligns your actions with your true purpose, and allows your creative power to flow unhindered. The wise man cultivates this stillness daily, knowing it is the wellspring of resilience and insight. Independent thinking frees you from the chains of conformity. To think independently is to listen deeply to your own wisdom, to question inherited beliefs, and to forge a path uniquely your own. The wise man honors this freedom, standing tall in the courage of his convictions, even when the world urges him to blend into the crowd. Failure and success are the sculptors of your character. Neither is permanent nor definitive. Both are tools for refinement and growth. The wise man embraces failure as a sacred teacher, welcoming its lessons with humility. Success is celebrated as a milestone, a testament to perseverance and alignment. Together, they weave the rich tapestry of becoming. The people you allow into your life shape the energy around you. Choose companions who inspire, challenge, and uplift your spirit. Release those who drain your vitality or obscure your vision. The wise man curates his relationships with discernment, understanding that authentic connection is the soil in which his dreams flourish. Gratitude is the radiant light that transforms perception. It turns scarcity into abundance, fear into faith, and limitation into possibility. The wise man's heart overflows with gratitude, inviting the universe's blessings to cascade into his life with grace and ease. All knowledge is ultimately self-knowledge. The inward journey reveals the beliefs and patterns that shape your world. The wise man ventures boldly into this inner realm, uncovering the infinite power and wisdom that reside within. Through this self-discovery, mastery arises, the mastery to consciously create a life of purpose and joy. Now, rise with unwavering resolve. Reject fear, not as a distant goal, but as a present reality. Claim the freedom and power that come from knowing you are the cause of your own reality. Step boldly into the light of your imagination and belief. Live authentically, Act intentionally and transform each day into a new life, a sacred opportunity to become the master of your destiny. The journey beyond fear is not a path for the faint of heart, but a sacred pilgrimage for those who dare to reclaim their birthright, the limitless power within. Fear, though ancient and persistent, holds no authority except that which we surrender to it. When you refuse to bow before it, a transformation unfolds, a deep awakening that reveals the true nature of your being as a creator, a visionary, a sovereign soul. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast ocean at dawn. The waters shimmer with the promise of endless possibilities, each wave a new opportunity waiting to be surfed. Fear is the storm that once churned these seas into chaos. But now you step forward with steady resolve, feeling the solid earth beneath your feet and the infinite horizon before you. With each fearless step, the waters calm, and your path becomes clear, a radiant bridge between who you are and who you are destined to become. Your imagination is the vessel that carries you across this bridge. It is the sacred workshop where your desires take shape, molded by the hands of belief and the breath of emotion. The wise man knows that to imagine is to create. To feel the reality of your vision is to infuse it with life. This alchemy of thought and feeling transforms the invisible into the tangible, turning dreams into living realities. In the stillness of inner peace, your true power is revealed. Peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of a profound centeredness that anchors you amid life's storms. It is the calm eye within the hurricane, where clarity, wisdom, and strength converge. The wise man cultivates this peace as a sacred sanctuary, a place to retreat, reflect, and realign with the deepest currents of his soul. Authenticity blossoms when fear is cast aside. The masks worn to appease others fall away, revealing the radiant core of your unique self. To live authentically is to honor your truth without apology, to walk your path with courage and grace. This authenticity magnetizes the right opportunities, the right people, and the right experiences, creating a life that resonates with your soul's highest calling. Failure and success dance as partners in the symphony of growth. Neither is the final note, but essential movements in the melody of becoming. The wise man embraces failure as a sacred teacher, a forge that tempers resolve and hones wisdom. Success is celebrated as a milestone, a moment of gratitude and reflection before the next ascent. Together, they compose the evolving narrative of mastery. The relationships you nurture are reflections of your inner state. Surround yourself with those who elevate your spirit and ignite your passion. Release connections that drain your energy or cloud your vision. The wise man curates his circle with care, understanding that the company you keep amplifies your capacity to manifest and thrive. Gratitude is the divine magnet that attracts abundance. It shifts your focus from scarcity to sufficiency, from lack to plenitude. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, opening channels for blessings to flow effortlessly into his life. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary and the mundane into the miraculous. Self-knowledge is the compass that guides your journey. To know yourself is to uncover the hidden beliefs and patterns that shape your reality. The wise man delves deeply within, unlocking the infinite reservoir of power, insight, and creativity that defines his essence. Through this sacred self-exploration, he attains mastery, the ability to consciously design a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Now is the moment to rise with unshakable faith. Reject fear with the unwavering conviction that you are the sovereign creator of your reality. Step boldly into the radiance of your imagination and belief. Live with intention, authenticity, and resilience. Transform every day into a new life, a sacred gift to be cherished, a canvas for your limitless creation. The universe stands ready, to mirror your awakening. Claim your destiny. Become who you already are, the fearless architect of your existence, the wise man embracing the eternal gift of now, alive with purpose and glowing with possibility. The moment you reject fear, you reclaim the sovereignty of your soul, the right to author your own story, and to breathe life into the visions that stir within. Fear is the great deceiver, whispering lies that bind you to limitation and smallness. But beneath those whispers lies the unwavering truth. You are a limitless creator, endowed with the power to shape your world through the sacred dance of thought and feeling. Imagine your consciousness as a boundless sky, vast and open, where clouds of doubt and anxiety pass, but never define the expanse. When you let go of fear, the clouds part, revealing the infinite blue, clear, serene, and filled with light. In this sky of awareness, your imagination soars like a mighty eagle, free to explore the heights of possibility and to bring back the treasures of your deepest desires. Your thoughts are the gentle winds that carry these visions across the horizon of your reality. The wise man tends these winds, guiding them with deliberate focus and nurturing belief. Emotions are the currents beneath, powerful and unseen, that lift and sustain your creations. Together, thought and feeling become the architects of your destiny, weaving the fabric of a life that reflects the fullness of your inner world. Self-acceptance is the fertile earth from which all growth springs. To embrace yourself in totality, flaws, strengths, fears, and hopesis, to prepare the ground for transformation. The wise man knows that resistance breeds suffering, while acceptance fosters peace and evolution. This embrace unlocks the door to authenticity, where your true self shines without apology or concealment. Inner peace is the quiet river flowing beneath the surface of your being. It is the stillness that nourishes, the calm in the storm, the sacred space where clarity and purpose converge. Cultivate this peace as your refuge and your power source. For from its depths arises the strength to create with intention and grace. Independent thought is the flame that dispels the shadows of conformity. To think freely is to honor the unique wisdom within you, to question inherited narratives, and to chart a path aligned with your authentic truth. The wise man stands firm in this freedom, guided not by fear or approval, but by the steady light of inner knowing. Failure and success are the sacred teachers on the journey of becoming. Neither defines the wise man, both enrich his soul and deepen his understanding. Failure reveals the hidden lessons and strengthens resilience. Success celebrates the alignment of vision, effort, and grace. Together, they compose the melody of growth and mastery. The company you keep resonates with your own vibration. Surround yourself with those who uplift, challenge, and inspire your ascent. Release relationships that drain your energy or cloud your clarity. The wise man curates his circle with discernment, knowing that authentic connection accelerates transformation. Gratitude is the radiant light that transforms perception and opens the flow of abundance. To live with gratitude is to recognize the infinite gifts woven into every moment, turning scarcity into plenitude and fear into faith. The wise man's heart overflows with thanks, inviting blessings to cascade effortlessly into his life. All true knowledge leads inward, revealing the patterns and beliefs that shape your experience. The wise man embarks on this sacred journey of self-discovery, unlocking the wellspring of power and wisdom that resides within. Through this profound understanding, he attains mastery. The mastery to consciously create a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Rise now with unwavering courage. Reject fear as a phantom that no longer holds sway over your destiny. Step boldly into the luminous power of your imagination and belief. Live authentically, act intentionally, and transform every day into a new life. a sacred opportunity to embody the fearless creator you were always meant to be.